Hey everyone, Joe Ramstead here, excited to share the resource I found this week, one of the resources I found this week for resource share number 8. So the topic this week was looking a little bit at instructional resources and the theories behind how we teach, what we teach, and looking at that classroom component of the three-circle model of agriculture education. And for me as a classroom teacher, I know I always struggle finding the right way to put a spin on a lesson or an activity, especially one that students may find to be a little more mundane or not as fun or engaging. And one tool that's been helpful for me as a teacher is e-moments. And this is something that the National FFA organization created many years ago and has kind of been updating and revamping over time to make it a little bit more user friendly. And e-moments are basically different techniques or tools that you can use to spice up your lesson or your activity or your workshop. I know as a state FFA officer, we used e-moments a lot when we were planning our workshops and activities. So that's where I was first introduced to this. But in my methods class as an undergrad, we also used e-moments, and we actually facilitated lessons to one another using and demonstrating the different e-moments. And now as a teacher, it's been helpful having a hard copy of this in my desk drawer so that when I'm planning my lessons or activities in class, if I want to spice it up or find a different way to teach or engage my students, I can do that. So I'm going to go ahead real quick and share my screen so you all can see this great resource. So here it is. I'm going to go ahead and I'll be sure to link this in our discussion thread for the week as well. But as you can see here, there's lots of different e-moments. There's over 32 different or 30 different options they have throughout. And it basically is a different way to engage students who might be kinesthetic or visual, and different ways to look at the modalities of how students learn. And we talked a little bit about that in our readings this week, that all learners are not created equal, and we need to have different ways to teach and facilitate content. So the choral response moment, for example, is one of the ones that I've actually used in class, where students are actually repeating or singing what you are instructing them to do, which is kind of fun. But again, not all these are going to work for every single class or every single group of students. So you kind of have to choose wisely as you're selecting different topics. So this is one I liked a lot, the eyewitness news moment. So you pretend that you are anchoring a newscast about a specific topic or whatnot. So for example, if I'm teaching livestock judging in my class, I could have the eyewitness news moment in my classroom and have one group report about how to judge sheep and one group report about how to judge swine or market cattle, things like that. And we can figure out, they can explore the information themselves and then figure out a way to piece that together to make it fit like a news story. So again, there's lots and lots of different unique ones in here, and it basically talks about brief description, how it works, the process, and the specific steps you need to do for teachers and students. And then also some of them also have some other ways you can vary it or modify as needed. So again, lots of great techniques and options in here to help spice up your classroom and also engage all of those learners. So I hope that you find this to be a helpful resource if you have not already seen it. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks and have a great rest of your day.